So I believe this is the end of episode 1.
Indeed it is.
So that whole creation process is episode 1. We are going to move the family in.
And one of the challenging things of, I'm sorry to cut you off, Bone, but one of the challenging things of the legacy challenge when you first start out is that when you're choosing the largest lot, which is mandatory, and you only have one sim with 20,000 simoleons, it can be very difficult to build a true home at first.
Indeed. I'm going to try to keep this to 1 day per episode. So the episodes will actually be shorter at first, I think.
Yes. Yes, they will.
But let's see. She's here at her new gigantic lot with lots of room to grow. Lots of room to grow. Yeah.
Lol. You know what would be cool if you could. You should like screenshot the house in the beginning, and then screenshot it every time you make an expansion to it.
Yeah, just like make a montage.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, poor Athena Johnson only has $4,800 to build a house, and we will do that on our next episode, which begins right now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2. And
welcome.
We are going to do something that I like to call Austrian style.
Oh man, although Austrian style is going to be a bit limited and hindered
Austrian
because
style might help us here.
It might, yeah.
For those of you uninitiated, Austrian style basically means you build the house around the furniture.
Yes. Because that's totally how they build houses in Austria.
Yes. The origin of the name actually arises from a long ago stream, or it might not even have been a stream.
It was just a call with you and I, actually.
Eric and I were here, and we were making an Austrian family, and I did it that way.
And I showed up and I was really confused.
And ever since, it's been Austrian style.
Yeah, we made this stupid joke, like, oh, this is how they build houses in Austria.
Oh, right. And we are going to give her... We're even going to give her a table, I think. I think we can afford that, as long as we are really going to stretch our, make our budget as minimal as possible. In fact, we're even going to use this crappy table.
At least make a match, dude. Close as you can.
There's not really too many options unless there's a decorating tool. Yeah, there is. Okay, that's right.
But it's nowhere near as in-depth as the series.
I kind of like the chessboard.
Ooh, I like that look too. Go with it.
Alright, so there's our kitchen. It's 3x5. And with the money that we have to work with, that's actually probably generous,
Oh yeah, very.
Alright, so we have a cheap wood. Let's look at the everything view.
You may have to go without wall coverage for the first few days.
It is possible. It used to be when I used to be really bad at Sims. That was my one of my biggest things that I forgot. Alright.
The wall coverings?
Yeah. $5 floor. We're gonna splurge. And I think, can we give her a 4x4 bedroom? I think we can.
I think it could, yeah.
We are going to give her a, we're going to try and give her a 4x4, whatchamacallit room.
Living room?
Yeah. And we are going to not use the $12 tiles because we really have to save our money. And
if you run out of money, you can just delete stuff and sell stuff.
Yes, and this is a strictly no cheats run.
Yep, no cheats. Cheats are
I should make it where the girls don't actually marry the men that become the fathers of the kids, so that way they don't actually inherit any money from anyone, just to make it even more authentic,
Well, it's up to you. I personally like to have my legacy people marry the people they get.
Yeah, I mean, it could go back and forth,
Yeah. And what about this first one? Do you think you're gonna have her marry?
I don't know. Depends on what I think about the guy.
Okay.
Alright, so we are going to,
Oh, and Bone, don't worry about the game generating townies because it generates them automatically. So.
Oh no, are we out of money already? Holy, oh damn.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go backwards a little bit. Walls are expensive, so
You could delete the table and chairs.
We might have to. We might have to delete the table and chairs. Alright, we are going to have to make this all one room and make it work for now. Alright, we're going to give you the cheapest bed, I think. We can pay another 150 maybe, give you this bed.
Yeah, I think you may have to stick with a single for a while.
And this will be, do you have a cheap TV for entertainment value?
I think they do.
It's not cheap enough.
500 simoleons, yeah.
Alright, let's see, how cheap...
You need doors in a room. You need doors. Actually, roofs are clear.
Bone, you know what I miss from The Sims 1?
Uh-huh.
I miss the old black and white TV that they had.
I know, that cheap-ass TV.
I miss them.
Alright, we're gonna give her that, and I think a bookcase might be cheaper. So you can see how we're gonna squeeze every penny, and like someday when the descendants of her are like really rich, we'll look back and say this was the starting. Okay, so instead of a $500 TV, we're gonna buy a $200 bookcase with cinder blocks on it.
A bookcase is good enough to start for entertainment.
We're gonna give the cheapest door. And we have to give at least some windows because this is like a really dismal place without windows. Okay, $60 or $90. We'll splurge and put like 2 windows here. And she needs a phone. Doesn't she? Alright. Oops. That's all my Intimidator stuff. Don't worry, just because it's there doesn't mean I'm going to use it. I'm an honorable person. So, there we go. There's our phone with $47 to spare. We have finished her house. It's the saddest and most basic house you will ever see, but that's alright. Alright. She has earned the, that, and she's going to walk forward into her house. Oh my god, she has no toilet.
Where's the bathroom?
Yeah, there's no bathroom. I forgot the toilet. Oh god.
I say cut the carpeting over there.
Oh yeah, on the floor. I forgot about that. We can... Eric, are you still there?
Yep, I'm here.
You know what I forgot?
What'd you forget?
The toilet.
Damn it.
She's not going to have a shower for the first day, probably. She's going to have a stink.
He's gonna get a job immediately.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
You didn't get her a shower?
No, there's no,
No money for it?
Yeah.
You could get rid of the floor coverings.
I think get rid of the sink even, because, like, she needs a space to do her stuff.
Yeah, you could just get rid of the floor coverings.
I could, but that wouldn't give me too much money. Alright, so
I'll give you some.
This is the bare beginnings of... Oh, well, she got money for buying a toilet. Alright. And the game seems to be moving even slower than normal, but that's okay.
That might be XSplit.
It might be XSplit, but it's alright. We always have the 2 button. So she's going to read a book, which is good because she needs fun levels.
Make sure you get her a job like as soon as possible.
Let's actually have her study cooking.
That's a very...
thing that she does today.
So do you have a job in mind? Or are you going to just get the first one?
The first one.
Just
One of the first ones, you know
Are you,
what?
and then get some money and then maybe choose a job that you'd rather see her in.
Yeah.
Because that's cool. Because I never do that. I always get like one of the first 3. Unless it's like...
I am going to declare that whatever job is first in the newspaper will be her career for life.
So you're really chancing it, aren't you?
We're going hardcore on this, man.
Oh man, Bone, I thought of another thing you could do. You could get rid of the toilet and buy a shower instead and just let her go in her pants and then have her wash off afterwards.
Lol.
I'm half serious about that, too.
That's the thing I could do. Okay, here's a newspaper. Or, okay, there's a newspaper. The house is over here where the paper's going over there, because that's where the middle of your lot is, and that's where I'm supposed to put it according to a thing. Alright, find a job.
According to the programmers.
Find a job. I think that with the slowdown, I'm going to have to play it at +2 unless something like really super interesting is going on.
Yep.
Oh, right. She looks almost sunburned.
She kind of does, but it's just the lighting.
Oh, man. Follow her in. Athena Johnson.
What? Bone, you should zoom out. Wait, did you give her a roof?
I don't think so. Okay, security guard. She's going to be a copper.
Alright. That's a good starting pay, too. Bone, actually, the roof is free, so you might want to give that to her, like, immediately.
Yeah, there's no reason to... Ooh, excuse me.
It's alright.
That was a weird noise.
That was a weird noise.
Digger John said... Oh, wait, never mind.
There we go.
I found something Digger John in the chat said to be funny. He was like, the stars are her roof.
The stars are her roof. Okay, here is her house. This big lot.
You should screenshot this. You should screenshot this to start.
Is it C?
Yeah, C.
All right.
There we go.
Even though I could use stream, like, highlights and stuff, it would just be easier to do it that way, yeah.
Yep.
All right, so here we go. She has found a job. Congratulations. Continue to study cooking because, like, if this place burns down, you're really in trouble.
Yeah, because then she'll have even less than she has already.
And we will have to hang out and see if somebody decides to come and say hello to the girl.
Oh, someone's bound to show up eventually.
Oh, whoa. It's Brandy Broke. Say hi to Brandy. And chat her up. There is a challenge where, or a subset of the challenge where you're required to marry, oh, no. You're required to marry your sim to the first sim of the opposite gender they see.
Ah, that's awesome.
Well, but that all depends for us on what we, who comes, you know?
Yep.
All right. Well, we get make something new. Chat, tell a joke, chat. This is like the classic sim way to like build a recipe. Chat, tell a joke. Chat, tell a joke. Gaining skill point. What's she gonna do that later? Where are you going? No, I said talk to her. Joke, entertain.
Talk to the woman.
All right, and we can't have any, at least not in the heirs. The heirs have to be all straight women because that's the only way they can reproduce.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily apply to the siblings of the heir, but you know.
Yeah.
The heirs themselves all have to be straight women.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how about you take that cooking skill to use and serve lunch meat sandwiches because you don't have to cook those and you won't burn down the house if you do that.
Exactly. She won't burn anything down.
Wait, she got a job, right? What was it?
Oh, she probably
security
when that is. Oh, it's not today. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow night. So she has to make it through today without.
She's an officer?
Yeah.
Security guard, yeah.
She has to make it through today and tomorrow without spending any more money. Oh, you're throwing up in... Oh, God. You see this? Like,
yeah,
I appreciate that you're pregnant, but, like, there's so little in this house, and you're going to puke in the toilet.
I didn't know they did that on other people's toilets in this game. I thought it was just their own.
Wait.
Wait, your toilet is in the same room as everything else.
Benjamin Long and Nina Caliente. I know, we couldn't have a choice.
Benjamin Long is a townie. She could marry him.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if his name is descriptive, you know what I mean?
I'm sure it is.
There's a great Darren Dreamer who is, I believe he's not a townie. I believe he's an actual, like, character.
He's a character that was created for the neighborhood, yeah. He's not a townie.
So we should go after Benjamin Long. That is who she should have her eyes on, unless he turns out to be an asshole.
Yes.
So either way, alright, say hi to everyone. And then resume cooking, because you need to entertain your guests and make friends. And later on, you're going to have to clean that toilet.
Dat toilet.
Dat toilet, yeah.
Are there walls between her bedroom and her kitchen?
Nope, no walls.
Oh, jeez.
The only walls are the outside ones.
Yeah, that's it.
What if someone needs to use the bathroom? That's kind of
Then they have to shoo everyone out of the entire house.
Everyone has to go outside.
Oh, see,
Wouldn't it be
it's
awesome?
happening right now. No,
Oh,
you're
man.
not. You're not leaving for anyone. You're eating your
What a
food.
what a miserable existence.
Okay, finally, she's leaving finally. Let this dumb girl use the bathroom. Oh, and then she's not gonna use the bathroom. She's gonna finish her. She's gonna finish her food. It was all a ruse to get her a sandwich.
What's dumb?
It's like, get out of the house and
Wow.
why did you use the bathroom? And then she steals some food. Sims
Wow.
logic.
Brandy's a bitch. Wow.
Brandy is, yeah. Oh. So there we go.
People are raccoon people. Jesus Christ.
Right, and apparently there are problems going on out here, so this might be your future husband, so it's time to, you know, bring on the chat, you know?
The chitty chat.
As soon as you're done
Oh.
eating, though.
Okay, he did buy her a phone. All right, so she can call Benjamin.
Yeah, I knew that was a pretty important thing. Alright, get there quick before... Okay, you're full. I mean, she's eventually going to leave the house if, like, this argument continues, because she's going to get mad.
Yeah.
So...
They both already seem pretty mad.
Alright. Your future
I think
husband...
people are getting
I'm sure-
along.
Oh, wait a minute. We need Marissa Bennett. Say hi to her, and then go right back to, oh, you bitch. Kicking over the trash can. Say hi to her anyway, who cares? Like, at this point, the house is so sad, it's adding to the decor to kick over the trash can, you know?
The trash makes it look a bit nicer, if anything.
Yeah, so she's helping out. Or just say hi. And she's thinking about a baby. Well, she is a family sim, so I guess it's part of it, part of life, you know?
She's thinking about babies, and Brandy just went on the toilet that she threw up on a few minutes ago.
That's horrifying.
That's pretty
Wow,
nasty.
somebody else is in the room.
That is a
Oh,
nasty
really?
toilet.
Yeah, somebody else was in the room. Alright, so... I guess I turn on the game sound system a little bit more. Now that there's no stupid music and everyone's just talking. Here we go.
Yeah. Hey, the music for the Sims 2 is not bad. It's
It's
actually
good, but like, it was too loud. It was drowning you and King out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, was it?
A little bit. It was like slightly louder than you were like. He could still hear you, but it wasn't too loud. Alright, flirt. Can you bring on the flirt? Oh, he's not interested in... What was that? Was that a joke or was that a chat? He wasn't interested in what she had to say. What a jerk.
Well, she might have to marry this guy anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Although the keyword is might. A good thing is that, like, once she does marry someone, they'll probably bring at least a little bit of money with them.
Indeed. Usually it's the 20,000, right?
Yeah, but okay. Speaking from personal experience with the Legacy Challenge, my Legacy Sim married a woman that was apparently really rich because he ended up getting like $50,000 from their marriage.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that was helpful.
Try flirting with him. Just give it a try. The worst can happen is it doesn't go well.
That is pretty accurate, yeah.
Aloka.
Ah, Simlish, you gotta love it.
Alright, and now this guy needs to use the bathroom. He's trying to tell everyone to leave.
Is he gonna do what Brandy did and just take a sandwich?
Here comes the, maybe. I think sandwiches are all gone, actually. Oh, it didn't work. He rejected the flirt.
Aww. Oh, that really upset her.
Yeah. How good's the relationship? 19?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until they're at least friends.
We'll try. We'll keep trying, like, events. But like, if she finds somebody that she's more compatible with, then we might have to change our thing. After this, though, I think we're gonna have to say goodbye to everyone because she's going to need to do some work around the house. She wants to get a cleaning point. Actually, eat another thing while it's there before it goes bad. Oh, or don't. It looks like everyone got one. Alright, wait, no. Because they're leaving, they all put the plates down. It's like when you tell one person to leave, everyone else gets like a telepathic signal.
Good old sim logic and their telepathy.
Alright, so everyone gets that. Get! What are you doing? I said eat. Eat! Eating is a good idea. We're gonna do that. We're gonna use the and clean. Alright.
Wow, is she even gonna be able to clean, or does she need a sink for that?
We'll find out.
Well, if she really needs it, you can always help the toilet.
You just throw out the plates.
I think so, but I'm not too sure.
Stack them up. Stack them up.
It's kind of abandoned that she has the day off today. Oh my god, that food is disgusting. Alright.
Yeah, she really does need to work today, but like, that job is good enough pay that it's probably worth.
I honestly recommend deleting the toilet and just giving her a shower instead, because at least if she, has an accident, she can shower off afterward.
Mm-hmm. Okay, say hi to this girl, and then immediately say goodbye. What do you think about that for a plan?
That sounds like a wonderful plan.
Say goodbye. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, use the bathroom, flush it, then clean it, then clean that. We are just going to put this on fast mode because it's not terribly interesting.
Yep, triple speed.
Alright, you probably have a cleaning point by now or you're close to it, so let's just study cleaning.
That'll get her aspiration up at least.
Yeah, after that failed flirt.
Well, after she gets home from work tomorrow, Bone, you definitely need to buy her a shower, because...
She's probably going to stink even before she gets there. That's right.
Oh well.
Yeah,
oh well, we're not too worried about a promotion, we just need some money.
Alright. And then, now that you've done that, just read a book for any level of fun. And now she wants level 2 cleaning. Well, I guess it makes sense that a family sim is the beginning of the legacy family because she is a, she wants to start her own legacy, wants to start her own family, her own family tree.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So it makes a lot of sense. Read the book. Read the book, little lady.
Read that book.
Alright, are you done? You done reading? You tired? Well, you have to work late, so we're going to keep you up longer. Read the newspaper now. You're going to be an informed citizen, don't you?
Yeah, she needs to keep up with the various political happenings of the Sin Nation.
We're going to have to clean that up. With the trash. We'll do that tomorrow.
Oh, does that mean she has roaches?
I hope not. Probably, though.
Yeah, knowing our luck, she probably does have roaches.
Alright, and after you're done reading, just go to bed. Alright, well at least we got our fun level up pretty high.
Yeah, she'll be alright by the morning.
Alright.
I'm mainly concerned about her hygiene need, honestly.
Yeah, we're going to have to do something.
Like I said, I'm still seriously just suggesting you get rid of the toilet and give her a shower.
Might have to. So that brings us to the end of episode 2. We'll see you again on episode